Interesting.
Resourceful.
Eventful.
Colorful.
Partner.
Newspaper.
Pulse.
Unique.
Community. You know, when I moved here from the Seattle area, I was just blown away by the fact that a town the size of Sisters could have a paper like the Nugget.
I see the Nugget serving the community as a whole because it is the one source that residents or visitors to our community can go to find out what's going on in our community.
They continue to present things, I think, in a really neutral way.
I value their journalism because I know they reflect the opinions of those who live in Sisters, around Sisters, and whether they agree or disagree, they honestly reflect those opinions.
Gets people to think about things in Sisters, and just a great weekly small-town newspaper.
My favorite section of the Nugget is the sheriff's calls, mostly because either my horses or some other family member is always possibly going to be in it. I'm just always relieved when I don't see myself there.
The sheriff's reports, because it's entertaining and you just don't know who the heck writes it. Oh, my favorite section of the Nugget is wherever the Nugget is talking about the school district, whether that's student basketball games or clubs or community service or the honor roll or graduation. The Nugget presents such warmth about our school district and our school district's success and individual student success.
My favorite section is the letters section.
On the front page I can get a good sense of what the news is in the community that particular week. And on the second page I can get a good sense for what some of the public opinion is on what's going on in the community.
I think my favorite section of the Nugget is the letters to the editor. It shows a wide range and a broad variety of opinions within our great community and expresses and gives a forum for people to express themselves about what's going on here.
Take it, Jim.
Well, we're the Nugget newspaper, and we provide news and opinion for western Deschutes County. The first thing I think of when I get up to come to work is how I'm going to fill the news hole for a week.
And I'm Teresa Mankin, and I take care of the feral cats. I'm just kidding. I'm at the front desk, and I do circulation and classifieds and cats. And cats. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I work with our inserters and, you know.
Teresa does everything.
Stuff. I don't, but it's...
She makes it all work.
Oh. Can we cut?
The Nugget's taken care of the feral cat population in this neighborhood for over 20 years.
This neighborhood and every other neighborhood in Sisters. We have an inside joke here at the office about our fabulous boss, Kiki, who is, how did we say it, Jim? Her tactful manner when she's trying to teach us. We had a...
This was a long time ago.
We had a designer that was starting out, and she presented an ad to Kiki, and the response that she got was, "This is a perfect example of a looking ad." And that joke comes up probably once every month or every other month here at the office. It's pretty funny, but we love her anyway, regardless.
My management skills have gotten better over the years.
A
little bit, anyway.
Give her credit.
You remain blunt and forthright.
Yes, you always know where you stand with Kiki, which is good.
The Sisters community didn't have the Nugget, we would all be in the dark. We'd have to make a rotation to every coffee shop in town.
The community would be a little bit at a loss as to where information comes from.
Sisters would be a lesser community without the Nugget. Wednesday is Nugget Day, and that says a lot.
When you walk into the Nugget offices and there's that old printing press standing outside, I think it really harkens down to what we try and say that Sisters is this great Old West pioneering town. I think they really embody what we call the Sisters country, or the Old West pioneering spirit.
The newspaper started in, I think, '78. And with my then partner, Eric Dolson's father, Hol Dolson, and Leonard Sunval, and they published until HP's death in '82, which is when Eric and I moved over. Eric asked me if I'd give him 5 years with the newspaper, and obviously that was in '82, so I put in my 5 years, but he and I actually built the paper together, and just like any small business, put in hugely long hours, and we're very fortunate, again, with the support of the business community and everyone in the community.
The staff of the Nugget is fabulous. Friendly when you call, responsive when you email.
Jim Cornelius, and I spoke earlier about honesty and integrity. He is a journalist who, yes, scopes out the entire story, but I believe has high ethics, high honesty factor when reporting any story. He reports all perspectives of that story, and for that I have great respect.
This is a very challenging environment for newspapers of all sizes, metropolitan dailies to community weeklies. People's needs and desires for information and how they access information is changing very rapidly, and we have to change and adapt with it without losing the people or leaving behind the people who still want to pick up a newspaper every week and sit down with their coffee and enjoy it. So we're walking a balancing line between the old school of journalism and delivery of news and the new ways of doing things. We were the first newspaper in Oregon to go online, and we continue to have an online presence, which we are revising even as we speak. Adding video into some of our stories is another approach to the delivery of news that's new to us and that we're experimenting with, but have received very positive feedback from.
We got more positive comments this year on our post-show communications to people because we had that video, and it was extremely well done. And I was just thrilled to have that opportunity. It's sort of a whole new world of communications for us, thanks to the Nugget.
Well, I'd like to offer my congratulations to Kiki Dolson and Jim Cornelius and the staff over at the Nugget for the award that they're going to be receiving, and you're very deserving of it. So thank you for everything that you do for our community.